But I don't know exactly which spot it happened with. I think it's happened in some spot where there was something like... Yes.
Company.
Yeah.
There you are, you pathetic ingrates! How dare you take the astral dominate from me? Did you actually think I'd fall for this forgery? Have you gone mad? Now give it to me. Give it to me! Look at you. You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? How did this happen? When I find out who took it, there won't be anything left of them!
Was that who I think it was? We're lucky he left us alone. Frankly, I think my cool demeanor kept him at bay.
Of course, Julia, of course. It was your cool demeanor. Of course. But yes, I actually remembered exactly correctly that it had to be somewhere close by to that place and close by to the swamp cast thing. But what is that is a question. Let's pick it up.
This is the object the Dark Savant left behind? It looks precisely like the Astral Domine. But why would he drop it then? Something's not right. I've sighted a...
That was actually really... It's also... the one thing that I would love to be able to have would be to be able to hear everyone's comments on this. It was fun to hear from Kjol. He is, after all, our most intelligent guy, so it would be logical that we give the item to him. But there's so many that I would love to be able to, like... be able to hear their comments about that. Because otherwise you will have to be playing this game through so many times unless you are able to reload or something to be able to hear what the specific voice would be saying about the situation. But right now I think it's better that we run first of all before anything else, because we saw some creatures behind our backs. So let us run to a safer position and think about this. What just happened? Well, as said, I was wondering why this didn't happen earlier, but I really think that I had to kill the Ratkin breeders before this could happen. That's the only logical solution in my opinion. So, Astral Domine, fake. The crystal globe feels lifeless and cheap in your hands. So it is not an Astral Domine, but it is a copy of it. A fake one at that. And at this point, I think there is indeed a very good chance. We are actually pretty heavily loaded at the moment. Really? Why does everyone get heavily loaded immediately if we place that item there? I don't know. Who is going to be... This way no one... You are carrying too much, okay. Like, the Astral Domine, the fake one, will be over... putting our inventory too full. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Pickpockets plus 15, but we haven't really been using that. We should really be having a look into these things at some point as well, just to have a look if there's something that we should rather be using. So 4 fate, 6 fate, maybe. Could be worth it for you. Studded Hallberg. Now you're the one that is over fate. Unfortunately, I really need to be getting to sell some stuff for sure then. Let's just put this into here as well. Double shot crossbow. That's something that we should probably use. You can't actually use it, interestingly enough. It can only be used by other kind of characters. Not by a samurai, but that should be something to look into at least. Yeah, that would be otherwise nice, but you do have the Tease Buckler already anyhow. No really necessarily sense for anyone else to be using it. let's just give a quick look in this. Of course, there's a burning spears that we got from the Ratkin Breeders. Polearm 15 and Ring of Fire power level 4 for 6 charges. When used, the protective Ring of Fire surrounds the party and sinks any opponent trying to get close. It's a pretty good spears as such, yes, but I don't think I've really ever used them. Mostly just sold them. It's probably because I dislike charge items. They will run out of charges and I never use them because of the fact that they're charges. I can't use them. I have to save them forever and ever and ever and ever. And that's silly, of course, but that's kind of what happens. That is 16. Like looking at different things, but what was I otherwise going to be saying was about the Astral Domine. We know who told us that they would be looking about trying to capture or steal the real Astral Domine from Dark Savant, but I do have to say that the Ratkin Mafia, Razuga, are really pretty capable considering that they were able to do this. Really pretty capable. It must have been quite of a hard job considering that Dark Savant probably holds it in the pretty good spot. But now, I'm sure, as we found the fake one and he was complaining that we stole the original one, that we would be able to just return to Trenton and see about maybe getting our hands to the real Astral Domine. I'm not sure if we're actually able to do it, at least easily. Pikusis, don't do this to me. I don't want anything with you guys right now. You're coming here, fine. Come on. Let's do this then if you really have to. Please give me X this time. Let's just go into a corner. Are you really going away? It takes a lot longer time for me to be trying to do this way. Hogar is also coming. Brute Hogar is also coming this way. I do not wish to engage another Hogar, and especially if I engage the Pikusis, I do not want to engage the Hogar. It's gonna be a lot longer way to try to go around from this side, but I guess that's the only option unless we wait for a really long time for those guys to get around. Well, actually, it's not that long if I actually use that rope. Not sure if he's gonna be happy for me to do that though. Go that way. That would be awesome. Don't come this way. That's exactly the wrong direction. I wanna use that rope. Arg. Don't come here at least. These damn ones. Go somewhere into there, please. Please. I don't wanna anger you. I just wanna get to this rope and climb back to Trindon. Thank you very much, Hogar, for your, well, not assistance really, but for letting us just continue with our journey. Let's see how much the cost was, because I have no recollection. I probably really would need to go and sell a lot of stuff to be able to afford it. Or I might have just about the right amount at the moment. I'm not sure. At least the Mafia house isn't really far away, but it probably will mean that we have to fight against at least some more Ratkins, which is a shame, but I guess there's not too much I can do about that. Not too much. Okay. Maybe not at least quite yet. Might be the case soon enough though. So, let's just get into here and talk to our little Arasuga Mafia boss.
So, you again?
Mm-hmm.
What took you so long, huh? You know how dangerous it is to leave this gem sitting around here? I could have sold it 5 times over.
Right.
Of course, you're still interested in buying it.
Oh, of course I am. Don't be silly. Can I buy it like this? Buy. Yeah, I can buy it. I have the money even. Astral Domine. It's really quite interesting. I can actually also sell to you, or I have to be looking into it. But first of all, Astral Domine, thank you very much.
I like the Ratkin style. Good old-fashioned bait and switch. I say we get moving with this thing before the Dark Savant realizes we have the real thing.
Good idea, Julia. Good idea. Well, it's ours. I don't remember that I necessarily have even looked too much into this, but this is a relatively okay cloak. Can I sell anything to you? No, you don't want to be buying anything. You just sell some stuff. Well, let's have a look. You do sell some resurrection powder, of course, that I could possibly buy. Thief's dagger. Poison 20%, kill chance 5%. This could be... I've been thinking about doing maybe a thief character at some point. It could be interesting as a... Instead of samurai, have a thief that could do 2, or a sword plus a dagger, or 2 daggers. Either way, this would be kind of a nice, because it could work as a secondary weapon as well. And for samurais, the secondary weapon, at least what I've found thus far, haven't been that great, I wouldn't say. This, on the other hand, would be a relatively nice secondary weapon. 5 to 14 to hit bonus initiative, and then the poison 20 and kill 5% chance, and locks and traps even. So that would be something that I would be interested to try out in the future for sure. Guess I could buy the few throwing knives of your hands. They don't cost a lot. I could buy the midnight cloak. Why not? It doesn't cost that much. Then anything else? Maybe one resurrection powder just because. Just because. Okay, thank you a lot. I appreciate this quite a bit. Let's see. Destiny Dominus. Let's see, can I ask you? Actually, I have 2 of the Destiny Dom in here right now, so let's just take that off, for example. Now I of course have to go all the way here that I can find the Astral Dominating, but
I already told you everything I'm prepared to.
Well, thank you for selling it to us. It was a pleasure to do business with you.
Call on us if you need to.
Yep. Going to do so. And goodbye indeed. Thank you very, very much.
I wondered when you'd show up. Come on, the boss wants to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Well, I already talked to the boss. You do know that. But, yes, thank you very much.
Remember, who you see here, what you's heard here, when you's leave here, let it stay here. Now get going.
Good job. Good job, guys. Really nice job in getting the Astral Domine. Let's have a look into the real Astral Domine. There's hardly a difference, but there is just a specific difference in power. A strange feeling of power emanates from this crystal globe. So, we have the first one. We have the first of the 3 that we need. The one that the Dark Savant had before. Actually only very few can use this, but after all we have a Catcheteer who can use it, so let's check. Yeah, you have a cloak that someone else can use, so that works fine. +2, close combat of course you don't really need, but we can give this to someone else who might like it more. Of course Ranger is the only one who can use that. 20 against the water. Well, you don't even have a cloak. So, you already have the water resistance in maximum, so maybe you can take this. It's good that you, after all, get finally a cloak as well. But yeah, I think we're ready to head out from this place
You
now.
bellowed.
And the easy way is to do return to border not set. Return. Air magic skill increases. Lovely. Lovely. And let's just use this thing and actually...
I've sighted a creature.
Yes. I think we could just travel back to the Umpani and actually try to do the training course before anything else. Besides, there's a shop easily reachable there after all, as long as I happen to be going into the right direction, which I think is here. Yes, Umpani base camp. Nothing dangerous, usually speaking, pops up at this point, so it's all good. All is good. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. There was just one little accidental thing that happened previously. And let's go and sell some stuff. Even if it's not...
Back so soon? Oh, and by the way, Balbrack ordered over a store credit for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much about that. And let's sell. Not the Astral Domines, though, not the Astral Domines. And the crossbow I want to be keeping for now. Longbow can go, that can go. Eye of the Eye potions, probably never gonna use those. Barbed arrows are good. Studded Halberg, Burning Spear, Steel Helm. It fades 18. Nah, not gonna be keeping it around. Ropes was 1. Nah. All pike can be sold, I mean. And fan of static. Spiked spear. Not gonna use it anymore, I don't think. This I might keep for now, because I don't know if I would want to be putting it on for Mel. It is, after all, a better Bishop's headgear. And it doesn't fade that much, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem to be carrying around. But these kind of things gotta go. Sneeze powders we really don't need. We don't need really ale that much. And then let's have a loot. Bread rolls, yeah. I don't think we need those. Demon's Bane is good. Tincture of Shadows. I guess that might be the most important things. Probably. Lightning bolts. Shriek arrows. Yeah. I had not sold a lot of this other stuff previously, so I guess we can be leaving those for now at least. I don't remember you having anything that special. I could buy the few poison darts off your hand, and then we could really buy all of these weather darts. Guess it's easier this way. Never really done it that way, but it's easy enough. Did you have... I'm sure you have some muskets. Musket balls, I mean. Those are actually relatively nice, just for the fact that they are... and first of all, they're not expensive, and she can easily have a full clip, so to speak, even without having...
Don't let the door hit you.
Yes, you're so welcoming. Don't even say goodbye to him, please. He doesn't deserve to be said goodbye to. So, where do we have our darts? Poison darts. Good. But then I would just want the normal weather darts. Okay, good. You have those equipped. 99 of those, and so few of the barbed arrows for the moment, so you really would need some more. Wherever I could find some. Yeah, you cannot even remotely carry that many, but maybe that many. Yay, at least we have enough Vade sold out from our inventory so that we can have these now. So right, let's head in back to the Umpani camp area. I kind of want to be doing this nonetheless before, when I had been planning to it, explore and do the training courses and such, before going to the MOOC. Nonetheless, okay. Let's see. Where is the keycard? Keycard is the one that I'm looking for. I think it's this.
Access verified. Activating lift.
Good, good. To the Mount Kaigas again. At least right now we really don't need to be doing anything else of exploration in here. This is a possible area to still explore because there's a lot of stuff that we did miss there, or that I didn't have a look into yet. But I might also just try to go into here a little bit later on and just go to the training missions right at this moment. So if I go from the, yeah, that is for example a relatively easy route. If I just go from the right side into here and then just pretty much straight line all the way just into there. So that's usually the route that I've taken, just because it's easy to remember and you just can pretty much just run through it without thinking too much. That where do I need to go from here or from here? You just run and you're gonna find your way easily enough. This was the supplies, right? Yes, the storage, and that's the place we don't need to be going. So we go into here and then we head into this way, and then we are starting to be relatively close by. Let's just restore some stamina for everyone. That is never a bad idea, so we can run even more. Just continuously run. And okay, now we should be close by. And yes,
Everyone, look here.
what was that? General's quarters and training, yes, but oh, there's some Moraxes again. They weren't that easy the last time we met them. I should have slept. We don't have that.
We'll certainly prevail.
I'm not sure about that actually. This is not an easy fight if we really wanna be fighting against them, especially when there's 4 of them. Train spell points, paralyze their stamina, and they can attack from long range, so they're immune to so many things. I might just prefer to try and run. I wanna check actually. Yeah, you cannot do the return to portal at this point, but I might just want to run away at this moment when we haven't even rested and we don't have maximum spell points or anything like that. So might be the better idea, just for that reason. Yeah. Freaking fireball.
Simply a state of mind.
Yeah, freaking fireballs. I don't want to have anything to do with you guys at this very moment. Thank you very much. At least there's these corridors and walls blocking ways and stuff like that. You could use the undead to turn undead, but I think it's a way better idea that we simply fight with them when we have at least a little bit better spell points. I'm sure we can run quicker than they can move close enough to us. They will be giving up.
Okay.
Let's just go on and run. They are starting to get across that corner, But right now I think that would be way too dangerous for us to do if we would want to fight against 4 Moraxes. I don't really remember them very well otherwise, but clearly they are nothing to be trifled with. That one guy already almost killed our Pisot with that fireball.
Avec plaisir.
So yeah, Morax retreats, which I am happy to hear. Which I'm more than happy to hear. Yes, good. So let's see, where would I feel that we would be relatively safe to rest? You really have problems here, guys. You have Moraxes, pretty much undead people in here just walking about. So storage actually might not be the worst idea, because it's at least a corner kind of area, so maybe I can run into that corner there and sleep in this small area, and that should be a relatively safe spot to sleep in. Umpanis might be a little bit weirded out about the fact that we are sleeping in there. Why did that open? I don't know, but let's just wake up.
You bellowed?
Let's just cast the Shadow Hound just in case again. Which other skill at least increases, because we don't want anyone to surprise us without us knowing about it. Just heal a little bit, but yeah. For those Moraxes, we also would love to have something like the Elemental Shield, which we at the moment don't have. But, not too much we can do about that right now. I hope I don't have to be fighting against 4 Moraxes at once, though. Because that would be dangerous. That would surely be dangerous. We would need the Elemental Shield here for our Kyo, and then it would all be better. At least we have the magic screen, but that, as said, or as seen, wasn't able to actually keep it completely safe. It's good to increase your earth magic nonetheless.
Okay.
You can do that, just because. Again, why not? And just use that. First of all. Okay, I think we have everything we want specifically on. As long as we can pass here and hopefully get to the training room safely this time around. I really would prefer not fighting with 4 Moraxes. Rats or anything else, but spellcasters. Spellcasters in this game, I cannot say I specifically like to fight against them. I really cannot say so. Really dislike them. Really dislike them. Let's just try to see if we could safely make it to the training room. I would love that. But we shall see if that will be a possibility. This is always the room that I remember I have met dangers before and we meet them again. I'm really not sure if I want to be fighting against those guys. This makes things a little bit more difficult. For sure. Well, I'm gonna be ending here for now at least, and we shall see next time if we will be trying to engage those Moraxes or what I want to be trying to do. But thank you for watching, I shall see you next time and I hope you enjoyed. See you soon in Wizardry again.